Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Washington Nationals.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now here's a look at Joe Maddon's lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. Now, he's got light tower power. Make a mistake up in the zone, and you better be prepared to see it leave the yard.
With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best all-around players in the game in Bryce Harper. What he does defensively, he's got great speed, got an absolute cannon for an arm, and he's very aggressive. Has not met a wall that he doesn't want to run through.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Harper is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
First pitch swinging here to start the inning, and he didn't waste any time waiting for his pitch. He got it right there. Just hit it right at somebody.
Striding into the box, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit high and deep to right center. Back goes Harper to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in at second base with a first inning double.
And for as quick as it took this starter to get the first out of the ball game, it took the same amount of time for him to work his way into trouble as the second pitch here gets turned around for two bases.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Hard hit ball towards the hole. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Line toward right center. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead.
A great example right there, just using the whole field. Doesn't try to do too much here, just sort of inside outs that thing the other way. That'll be more than good enough to score that runner from third.
Standing in now, number 40, as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And this is off the fence now, out near the Washington bullpen. In to score, the runner from second.
And this early hot water he's in on the mound right there just went from hot to burning hot. Second run is in to score on the double. That makes it 2-0 here in the first. And with 2 more men in scoring position now, this has the possibility of really going south in a hurry.
Here's Addison Russell, as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Gonzalez comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His first homer so far in the series. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Batting 7.
In is Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. This is line to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Boy, he has really taken a pounding out there. That's 6 hits now he's given up in just this inning alone, and it's beyond time for a change. You've got to get him out of there.
Javier Baez stands in with another first-inning RBI opportunity in store.
Yeah, and this has been an impressive first inning for these guys, and you know they'd love to tack one on here.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
I'm pretty sure this is not what that man right there had in mind. He's watched this guy really struggle here in the first inning.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And there you go. You've got the pitcher on deck. And this is where you need to be working the count a little bit. But instead, he's chased 2 pitches out of the strike zone.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. John Lester gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Well, you know, some pitchers flat out just don't like to go up there and swing it, and I get it. Most of them can't hit at all.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Home half of the first coming up here at Nationals Park. It's the Cubs 5 and the Nationals nothing. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, it certainly wasn't a good start. You're down by a ton after the first, so stay patient, chip away. You've got 9 innings to go.
Trey Turner comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
If he doesn't get that call going forward, this is going to be a long night.
Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Russell able to tuck this one in for out number 1.
Batting second, left fielder, Jason Worth.
In now, Jason Worth. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Yeah, Bullard's got a pretty good strike zone all around. He'll miss a call every once in a while in the corners, but what umpire doesn't?
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. That misses 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Well, nobody in that dugout is going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Daniel Murphy gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Zobrist has a beat on it, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Dexter Fowler will stand in to lead off the second. And what will they do for an encore after the first inning they put together?
Well, you know, Matt, they might not have to do anything at all. That's how good the first inning was.
Gonzalez gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Boy, this is really turning into an onslaught now. I mean, you see it right there. 7 hits against him now. We're still just in the second inning. You want to at least give him a chance to work out of it, but at this point, I can't really see him turning this thing around.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there.
And here's a situation where the top of this Cubs lineup really does its part. Well, now it's going to be up to the 3, 4, and 5 guys to get him home.
Anthony Rizzo strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Ben Zobrist stands in following an RBI single this first time through. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
And that's something that you won't see him doing a ton of. And that's go chasing after a first pitch that's not a strike. He usually has much better plate discipline.
Harper moves over, and that's the third out. Bryce Harper will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
In there, no balls and a strike.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes. And he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. But a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6th.
Wilson Ramos gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Nationals gone in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Number 40 steps in now.
Leading off for the Cubs, catcher, number 40.
Gonzalez steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Line drive to left. And a base hit now, as that's how the 3rd inning gets underway. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
You want to put a big smile on the face of your starting pitcher? Give him a 6-run lead early on and see what you get. He's got to be loving this right now, and I got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is coming up, as that's going to be all for Gio Gonzalez. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Petit is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Addison Russell will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out.
And now he gets to face some fresh meat. He's already got one homer in this game, remember.
Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Russell is retired, and there's one away. Now to the plate, Jorge Soler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3. And Ryan Zimmerman will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Now a ball hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. Soler will get there as he tracks it down deep in foul territory for out number 1. Danny Espinoza steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the seats, 0-1. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Yusmeiro Petit will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Leave it to the pitcher to finally get him a base runner. He was 8 up, 8 down before he stepped in, and he's saying, what's so hard about this?
Trey Turner will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Yeah, but it's still a pretty good leadoff at bat because he made him throw a lot of pitches.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. One left for Washington. They still find themselves down 6-0. John Lester is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Worth comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He singled his last time up. High in the air and deep to left center field. Turner ranging back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Fowler around second. He's headed for third. And Fowler will get there. He's got a triple.
This is a fly ball out to left center field, and it nearly got out of here, too, as you heard it bang off the wall. That runner's got the play in front of him, so he sees him having trouble getting this thing back in, and he's just going to keep right on going and make it up to third base.
Chris Bryant digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 7-0.
Gotta like your chances when you put up 7 runs early in a ball game. They are off to a hot start, no doubt about it.
Anthony Rizzo steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Espinosa. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Jason Worth set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Lester's ready. Here's the first pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Drilled to the left side. Russell's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman,
Daniel Murphy is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Squared that one up just a little late. Down and away, ball one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy. His first homer here in the series, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Here's Bryce Harper now.
34.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
Popped high in the air. Baez settles under it near second. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Zobrist giving chase. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. And he's not stopping. He's trying for it all. And he'll get in there safely. Digging in to try it again. Wilson Ramos. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And that misses for ball one. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Well, that's where that cutter's most effective. Right in on the hand.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Ben Zobrist.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Turner on the move. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Number 40.
Number 40 will try it again. He's got a couple of doubles thus far.
Yeah, he's swinging it well. He's found some gaps. Might be interesting to see if they pitch him any differently this time around.
Addison Russell drives into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Boy, that's just pretty standard operating procedure right here. You get him leaning out over the plate on that slider running away, and then you bust him inside hard.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Ryan Zimmerman comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Into the box, Danny Espinoza, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Hit hard toward the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Ben Revere will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Trey Turner will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it a 7-3 ball game. Lester sets. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 out here and a runner at second. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Daniel Murphy steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. In there, a base hit. Bryce Harper digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Lester will check in on first. Runner's back. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Still now on 1 and 2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Therefore, it is Russell, and Addison makes the catch to Sean Kelly will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, heading for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Right center field. This is a fastball, and he just slashes this thing the other way into the gap. No real chance for the outfielders to cut that one off, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Javier Baez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Grounded to third. Rendon is there. A quick out number 1. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. John Lester will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play.
Yeah, and that was the 3rd of the game so far, and it's going to be really hard to win when you're just giving away outs like that.
Connie looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now, down 0-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Ready with the 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing happening. Anthony Rendon will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. To first, Rizzo is there, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
The batter, catcher.
Wilson Ramos will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a high pop-up. Bryant is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Nationals,
Ryan Zimmerman stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Fowler giving chase. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Dexter Fowler is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
now batting, third baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Bryant. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Well, 2 outs here, so not going to happen again at least.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Boy, if he makes contact there and makes an out, that's a 3-pitch inning. I think I would have had him looked at least 1.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tap fouled at home plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They hold us. Leading off the inning, Danny Espinoza, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike.
This is where a guy who's been very aggressive around the plate may start thinking about being a little more fine later on in the game. When these guys start thinking, hey, you know what? I'm just going to go up there and jump on the first pitch. You don't even have to throw him something good to hit.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Fowler looking up. Gone!
Your attention, please.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer so far in the series. And that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 7.
Trey Turner digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Lester has his target. Here's the 1-2. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, left
Jason Worth gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Up next for the Nationals,
Daniel Murphy gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
The short hit hard. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nationals get 1, and it comes on this swing by Espinoza. Penny. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Cubs 7 and the Nationals 5. Blake Trinan will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper on the run, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will make it there to start the 8th. It's a leadoff double.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and 1 hops the wall out there. That's going to allow him to coast into second with an easy double.
Into the box now, number 40, as he'll swing here and lift a fly ball out to right center. Turner ranging forward, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Addison Russell will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Yeah, this fastball gets on him pretty quick at 96 miles an hour, and he does just about all you can do with it, and that's take it the other way for a base hit.
Jorge Soler ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Goodness, 0-2 now. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Hit hard on the ground to third. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is with Bryce Harper will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And he falls behind 0-2. Hit hard towards center, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Anthony Rendon strides in, grounded out his last time through. In there at the knees, strike one.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it'll be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern.
Inside and low, 2-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. Still 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hit hard up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, making 1 for 4 in the game now. Harper around third with a full head of steam. The runner from first crosses the plate. That makes it 7-6 now. Wilson Ramos will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Nobody out, runner on first. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Ryan Zimmerman. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Back goes Fowler, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. So stepping in, Danny Espinoza, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. High and deep to right center field. Fowler going back, still going back. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. Jose Lobaton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 59, Jose Lobaton.
Down the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder number 7.
Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. On the ground to third. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is back now with baseball on the show from the nation's capital. Just down the street from that building, we are set for what remains in this one. Mark Melanson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Mark Melanson.
Scorched to third. Oh, what a play. He's up with it, the throw. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. And he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning. Miguel Montero will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Miguel Montero.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now a swing and a ball hit foul to first as the first base coach had to do a little skip to Milou there. Melanson looks in. 0-2 on its way. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit softly on the ground to first. Zimmerman loves it, and he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Dexter Fowler makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
Well, a couple of good swings back-to-back, but nothing at all to show for it.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Turner looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 1-run ball game. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 0-1 on its way. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
And the Nationals will forge on. They're off to the NL